Good morning, it's Friday, the end of the week, the end of the month, the end of lots of things that you've wanted maybe to come to an end. We were just talking about it in the early bird bitesize class, about things that you do for January, things that you might have started, not completed, had all good intentions of. Was it dry January? Have you succeeded? Does that suddenly mean that you throw everything out the window and you undo any good that you've done? Have you benefited? Have you not? I always think that when you take away something, you just substitute it with something else. So you might have drunk more coffee, had more sugar instead, found another stimulant. Maybe not. Maybe you've had a complete and utter reset and revamp in January. But whatever January has done for you, I hope you feel good for it. I hope that you feel that you've started the year for you, regardless of what else is going on in the world. But just for you, you've started it in a way that you've enjoyed, and hopefully you found something that you can continue with. Whether it's here with me, I hope so. But if not, I hope it's something that's kind of setting you alight every day, making you feel positive for some part of the day. We can't stay positive all of the day, all of the time. That would be just silly. But, well, not silly, but unrealistic. But I hope you have. So I'm clutching my trusted activation band today. If you haven't got one, don't worry. But if you have, grab it. You could always loop your other resistance band in a loop, because you're going to have them around your legs. So it's all about the booty today. I thought I was kind to myself after we've done kettlesize that I'll give my arms a little bit of a rest for a few minutes. So we've got 3 moves, 40, 40 and 40. A little rest, and then 40, 40 and 40 again. A little bit of leg work. So we're going to do the first lot all without legs, or without pants, sorry, without legs. You can. That might be the case for some people. But I'm going to stick on some music in the background for me, because that makes me feel better. Often, if I can get it to play. Never mind. It's obviously. Oh, there we go. Turn that down a bit. It's nice for me to have something to play with. Okay, so 40 seconds of lateral shuffles with a little squat at the end. Where are we? Timer. Let's go. Okay, so semi-squat, shuffle, squat, shuffle, squat. Now remember, you will be doing these with a band on second round, or not if you haven't got one. So you're repeating the moves. So squat, bend the knee, hinge at the hip. Don't just be bending yourself over. If you're not wanting to add the impact, take it slower. Everything can be taken down. Okay, the high knee march is next. Opposite hand to opposite knee. You can turn that into a sprint if you'd rather. 3, 2, 1, let's go. So, high knee march, sky scraping through the hip flexor. You can take that higher for sure. Depends where you're at. I'm going to keep mine down today. Always good to listen to your body. I don't have to always take it high. Not all my classes are like that. I work at every level for every level on whatever day that you've come to class and whatever class it is that you're doing. So, forward lunge rotation. After those side shuffles, after my last class, you can still feel this. Okay, forward lunge. Take it, rotate. If you want to hold a weight, you can. So we get a little rest after this. Dropping the back knee. Working the thigh, the hip. Good morning if you're watching. Think I'm in the right place. Hope I'm in the right place. Might not be. I think I am. Yes, I am. Keep doing the forward lunges. Yes. Had a horrible thought then I was in the wrong place. Okay. Okay, 40 seconds and rest. Apologies for me right up in your grill. I could just see something flash up that I thought I might have gone completely to the wrong groups at the wrong time. It happens, particularly when it's early morning, already done a class, my endorphins are everywhere. Okay, So yeah, Friday mornings give me a 6:30 class, so feel free to join me. If you are wanting to join my Fit Club for February, that's an unlimited class pass for all my classes. On all fours for the next move. It's that fire hydrant, hands under the shoulders, knees under the hips, taking the right leg out, keeping a slight kink to the leg. Okay, so yeah, the Fit Club is my unlimited class in Facebook. So just like this, but you get access to my full timetable. That's a couple of classes a day, every day. To do when you want, whenever you want, times that suit you. You can join me live and be interactive if you happen to be free at that time, but if not, the classes are there for you. Let's change sides. Out we go, working through the bottom, working through the hip. Got a nice bend at the leg, we've got a flat back, keeping the weight out of the shoulders, the body weight is forward. We have a rest, not yet. We've got one more move. Okay, it's the up and over. So we're going to sit in C-curl position. You're going to take your legs out and in. Up and over. Okay, last move. Onto the bottom. Sit in that C-curl, take the legs over and in. Over and in. Not really moving through my upper body. It's quite nice to have something there to aim for. If you want to place a couple of things on the floor, you can. Shoulders are down. Belly button's pushed back down to spine. You've got 15 seconds to go. So yeah, the new month starts on Monday. That's the whole of February. All classes at your fingertips to do as and when you want. A variety of classes and rest, 40 seconds rest. So we'll put the band on. We'll repeat this little lot with or without a band. Doesn't matter if you haven't got one. So the classes can be done. I think it's a nice way to pick and choose the ones you like. It's a nice way to test the water with various classes, whether it's stretch or body conditioning or kettle size or hips. It's just a nice way to pick the ones you like. You're still gaining price-wise. It literally works out at literally pence per class. Okay, so lateral squat, let's go. So we've now got the shuffle and the squat. My legs aren't able now to come as far apart as I'd like, and I've slowed right down. That doesn't matter because the resistance I'm getting through my hip and my bottom is just perfect. Okay, nice, lovely lower leg workout, bending at the knee, stopping if you feel you can't make the time, just repeating this twice through without a band. If you haven't got one, oh gosh, march. Okay, definitely not sprinting now. Okay, working the thigh, working the hip flexor, working the bottom. Oh, I'm laughing. Otherwise, do you know what? If there wasn't a camera here right now, I'd want to stop. Okay, come on, let's do it. High knee march, high knee sprint, if that's your thing. You can take the opposite arm, opposite leg, not necessary with the band. It's taking me all my grit just to work through, working the abs and thighs. Forward lunge rotation. Yes, thank goodness. Okay. So you're rotating same direction as front leg. Oh. Back knee still dropping. We get a rest after this. Make the most of them. Okay, if you want to join me for 5 extra minutes, it's a lovely Friday flex over on my main page, just for 5 minutes, back and hamstrings. Pure stretch this morning at 9:30. The real fusion of Pilates and yoga. with functional stretch. Lovely way to end the week. Oh, lovely to do anytime. Have a rest. Okay, so we're down on the floor for those hydrants. It's quiet here this morning. You all had a lie-in. Hi, Carolyn. I know you've just been to Kettlesize with me, so you're already warmed up and wakey, rise and shine. Okay, let's get down ready. So we've got those all fours, those hydrants. We've got left side, we've got right side, and then the up and overs. The up and overs are not going to be as easy with the band. You don't have to have a band today. It's all been done without. I've done a round without. Okay, and let's lift. So out at the side. So take the weight out of the shoulders. If you have got a band, you will now feel it open the hip more. You will also feel your oblique or two. These activation bands are worth their weight in gold. For £5 or £6, there's so much we can do with them. They really help intensify muscle recruitment in a really gentle way, so there's no impact. Other side's coming and not soon enough. Okay, let's go. Other side. I'll come and face that way. In fact, I'll do it that way. Okay. Breathing out through the mouth. Okay, so even though I'm doing the other leg, I can absolutely feel the other glute cheek. It's burning, it's tingling. Breathing out as I lift. Gotta dig deep now. Okay, 10 seconds, up and overs. You won't go as far wide if you're wearing a band. 3, 2, 2, 1. Oh, goodness me, what was I thinking? Okay, so just move the band down and go out and in. So my feet are desperate to go out and in, and they are, but not very much. This band is tight. So depending on how tight your band is, will depend on what you do. But don't let those feet come together. So working all the way down the external of the thigh, the abs. Oh, in and out. Not long to go. 4 more seconds, in fact. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Shake it off. Oh, let everything wobble. Come out of your band if that's where you were at. If you want a lovely leg stretch now, I do, then come over onto my other page. If not, feel the lower leg love, and I'll see you next week. Have a wonderful weekend.